What if you could take that risk, make that change, reach that goal, live your best life? Welcome to another episode of the What If You Could podcast, where we get together with amazing experts and everyday people who share challenges, encourage healing, and explore the possibilities that life has to offer. I'm your host, Gary Scott, and I'm excited that you're along for the ride. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the What If You Could podcast. And today, my shimmering and lovely guest, all the way from, I believe we're in England, right? Are we in England right now?
Yes, I
Is
am. Yes.
is perfect. Is Dr. D. Welcome, Dr. D.
Hi, Gary. I'm very happy to be with you today.
Well, me too. I'm happy when I'm anywhere, but I'm especially happy to be with you. So, if I may, I'm going to go ahead and read your bio, and then we'll get cooking. Is that okay with you?
That's perfect.
Awesome. All right, everybody. Joining us today is Dr. D, a visionary leader and pioneering entrepreneur in the field of mental wellness technology. As a founder of Zoul Mental Health App and the ESG Private Equity, Dr. D has dedicated her life to making mindfulness and well-being accessible to all. Dr. D has built a groundbreaking platform that bridges ancient wisdom with modern technology, creating transformative wellness experiences to help individuals find inner peace and resilience in today's high pressure world. Her approach goes beyond just an app. It's a global movement that promotes mental wellness and a fundamental human right. Her collaboration with Sarah, Duchess of York, further amplifies Zoul's mission using global influence to advocate for mental health awareness. Dr. D's work inspires people to integrate mindfulness practices into everyday life, whether they're traveling, at the gym, or simply reflecting on their journey. We are thrilled to have her today to share her insights on mental wellness, personal growth, and the future of digital health. So thank you so much, Dr. D. I appreciate it. And I can't wait to dig into this. But as I mentioned, I am obligated contractually by myself, nobody else, it's just me, to ask you the what if you could question. So, Dr. D, have you ever had a what if you could moment or what if you could thought that you'd like to share with us before we get started?
Yes. What if I could? I would like everybody's problems to go away because once in my life, I've been through some painful situation. Well, to keep it short, I was 26 years old and my husband passed away on the New Year's Eve and left me with my less than 1 year old son, my baby, who was just born then. And when I went to the funeral on the New Year's Day, I the people I met there were only bankers, creditors who were demanding. So I found out that I inherited few $1 million, not in cash, but in debt. And then, when what you have one challenge, there will be more package to come. So apart from the relationship, it will be finance, it will be other relationships, and all the backstabbing, betrayal will follow. However, at that time, because with my little baby, I knew then something that happened was that I was sitting in a lawn with my sister, and then the wind blew and touched my body, and I felt the happiness rose. And I told my sister that, dear, I feel happy. My sister said, Dr. D, you must be crazy because you just lost your husband. You inherited more than $3 million, and your baby is now fatherless. You can't be happy. But I said, I am. So then I went into meditation. The moment I was moving my body forward, I saw my thought go out and cursing the people who took away my husband's asset, our asset, and left me the debt. The moment I saw my thought was going out, that moment I saw that thought was not me at all. And the thought actually vanished right before my eyes. That moment, from that moment, I saw the ultimate freedom of mankind. I grew up in England. When I was 11, 12, I wanted to be the master of my own house. So I left Thailand, flew to England, and I didn't do any step O-level, A-level thing. I went straight into all the diploma and then the master degree. So I got two master degree, one postgraduate in economics and finance at the age of 19 and a half. I went back to Thailand. So my husband was my best friend. We invested
Mm.
together. That moment when I saw that my thought was not me, it was the human ultimate freedom. And I was wondering why no one ever taught me this. And all the degrees that people make you go to school, suffer at school, it doesn't help you at all. And that moment, they made me sit to do the sitting meditation pose. And the pain was so much in my leg that I was about to scream. Then I decided, no, I'm not going to scream. I just look at it. The moment I was observing the pain in my leg, I saw my mind was here and the pain is here, like beeping. And the moment that you see the pain in your body as if it belonged to someone else, you can live with it. And the moment I could live with it and not pushing it away, it actually disappeared. That moment, it was an enlightening moment again that, oh, if I can live with something, that thing disappear. How about this? I will just live with whatever debt or whatever issues I have happily as if it belongs to somebody else. And then I knew the secret of life. And I saw that if it's belong to you, you want it to go according to your desire. But if it's belong to someone else, you don't mind. Well, Dr. D can lose her husband, and her son can lose the father. She can inherit so many debts, and they don't care. So that means the only issues is not about someone die. The only issue is about it belongs to us, and you want that thing that you feel that you own to be the way you want it always. That's how it is. So I saw that that's how people actually suffer. That's how people suffer actually. So from that moment onwards, I knew how it worked, and I stayed with it. To make it short, my debt went away. I paid off everything within 7 months. Yes. Are you here?
Yeah.
Yes.
I, there's so much there as far as your story and where you've come. And how long ago was that? How long ago was that when your husband passed?
Um, okay. I paid off my debt in 7 months and earned many folds of the debt within 1.5 years. That was, if I tell you how long ago, then you would know my age. See, I could just say 4 years ago, right? Let me twist my hair a bit so I will look younger. So I will not tell you how long ago that was, but I could tell you that no matter what your audience is having, what issues, whatever they're having issues with, it will go away. The sooner they find out that they can live with it and without trying to push it away from their life. So why the reason I'm here is that to tell all of you the good news that if you don't try to make something go away from your life, it will disappear faster and it will become the best thing in life that ever happened to you. How about that?
Let's go with that. That works for me. Let's go with that.
Yes. And
But the the
sorry.
the only reason I ask is because, for example, I lost my wife 10 years ago, and it doesn't seem to ever go away. It seems to come in waves, comes and goes, comes some, you get the great memories, and then you get, these weird things that pop up out of nowhere. And I
Yes.
know a lot of people who have been in loss for, decades, like they lose a child or something happens, and it just seems like they hold on to it for decades. And I don't mean that in a bad way, like they're doing something wrong by holding on to it. And that's the only reason I asked as far as time, because I know when we, with mental health, sometimes can come from so many different areas, right? I mean, some things can damage us in so many different areas. But time doesn't really matter, does it? If you look at it from your
You are
perspective.
so right. Actually, it can go away in the first second. Your mind can grab certain idea and it flipped to the other side. Actually, the moment I was in the funeral, somebody came to me and said, "Do you know what? If you can, in the old day, the Lord Buddha or even Jesus or all the God representative can tell you that if you can find a mustard seed in anyone's house that never lose any loved one, he will raise your loved one back to life." That moment, all my pain disappear in a second. So how I saw it is that, oh my God, actually, we are just embracing the wrong idea of life, the wrong concept. That's why the pain occurs, the suffering occurs. So the moment our mind actually shifts to the right concept, the truth, actually, the nature, the true nature, which you cannot force it to embrace the right concept. It just come and it just be with you. You can accept that through hearing from someone, reading for something, or a lot of your reader or your listener could listen to it now and feel that, yeah, everybody has faced everything that we are facing. And like you said, you're right, it comes and go. When one problem disappears, another challenge comes. But along with it, there are a lot of blessing. And I could tell you that since then, um, it took me very short, 7 months to pay off all the debt, and then took me very short time to receive tenfold that in cash.
Yeah,
And since
that's
then,
good. That's a good thing.
yeah,
I found it kind of interesting looking through your bio and your website and all the different things about you, because you talk about, you moved early to London, but you moved from Thailand. But the Eastern philosophy is so much deeper in a lot of ways than the Western philosophy. And you kind of touched on that you didn't really think about the meditation until maybe your husband passed, or maybe it didn't hit you the way. But really, it's interesting you would have found it in a Western society when you came from an Eastern society where meditation and the deeper Eastern philosophy seem to be more geared to that, right? Like in America, we don't do a lot of meditation, right? But in the Eastern philosophy, that's kind of a normal, natural thing, isn't it?
it is. It is. However, since I grew up in London, I did not go to the meditation retreat, unlike a lot of my friends that they grew up with meditation. So my first experience with meditation was when I lost my husband. However, it turned out to be a blessing because I was so new to the concept. I had no idea about meditation at all. And so I had no pre-recognition about anything. I just went there as a science, as when you meditation. What is meditation? Meditation is you become a scientist, observe your body and mind, and you just see it as it is. You don't even need to clear your mind. You just, I will tell you that with our like soul app that I'm creating, you can think as much as you like. And I would say that the more you think, the more you gain wisdom because it's nature of the mind to think. And when you think, you can see the true nature of your thoughts, that they are not you. And the more you think, the more you see the truth about life and about thoughts, about emotions, feelings, thoughts, your body, your mind. And since we want to find the truth, why do we want to um, deviate it from the way how it is, the way it is? So I would say
You
that,
know,
yeah.
I love how you have an all-encompassing thoughts, techniques, methodologies about mental health. Looking through your website and the directions you go with mental health. But mental health isn't getting better, especially in America. I don't know how it is in the UK, although oddly enough, my last two people I spoke with were both in London. That's kind of weird. I don't know why, three people in a row, but and we touched on that. Um, it seems to me that the UK and the United States are pretty similar in the fact that mental health is seems to be getting worse, not better, don't you think?
I think it's about when you hit the rock bottom, it's about time for you to jump so high. I think in the very near future, the Western world will be so advanced with the internal world because all the things that you're facing allow you to come back inside. And because with all the issues and challenges that I face, it forced me to go right in to search the safe place inside of my mind. And that's how I knew the secret of life. And once you master and you understand the secret of life, no matter what happened to you, like what paying off the 3 million, 5 million debts was the easiest part. What came after that, when I became successful, I earned more than $50 million. That the challenge were even more significant and more severe, like your close friends turned bad against you, things like that. And then my my son got kidnapped. We got ransom letters more than we get the Christmas cards, things like that. And because I never remarried and I never date again since a long time, so I have no protection. So in Asia, when you don't have the protection, you get bullied a lot. And people can come to you and say, "Give me this money, or otherwise I will destroy you." And I said, "Please go ahead, please do. And I'm not going to pay you." And I love it so much that you you can see things, whatever happened to you, and you just see that this is earth, fire, water, wind, and air, and it will disappear. So no matter what happened to it, I can I can see it as if it's something that the wind blow past the earth, the water, the fire. So in our meditation, apart from seeing the true nature that thoughts disappear, we also see the true nature that this is earth, wind, fire, water, and air, the space. Yeah, and it just nature, and it will go back to nature. And how is my frequency now? I like because in Asia we were born as a Buddhist, and the where in the Western world and Middle East world you have God, and I studied a lot, and I feel that actually there is one world, one energy. No matter what you call it, it's the pure energy that it's everywhere. It's omniscient, omnipotent, and everywhere knows everything, and something is supporting you. That there was one gentleman. He said, "Oh, I'm in finance. I own so and so," and he said, "I don't have faith. I don't believe in anything." I said, "Yes, you do. You do have faith." He said, "No, Dr. Didi, you can't say I have faith." I said, "You do, because at the moment you are standing on a big rock called Earth that has nothing to support underneath it. Without faith, you will not survive. You will say, "Oh my God, what's going to happen in the next 5 minutes?" But now we all have faith. And I know that all the things and challenges that happen to you, me, and your audience are there in order that we would surrender and go back to God. We would surrender and allow the higher power to take control and to guide us. In terms, a lot of people say that, will you be lazy? No, I mean, relax, but do everything that you need to do, but in a relaxing mind. Like you can think of the relaxing posture. in the water and you are tense, then you will be drowned. But if you're in the water and you relax, then you can get past things very easily. So in the Western concept, it's much easier because when you have the higher power and you see it as God, you can always surrender to Him and you know that He's taking care of you, He loves you. And each minute of your life, you just check your frequency, your thoughts that is this aligned with the higher power that looking over you? Will He like it? And you no longer need to prove yourself to other people. You live your life to please just one person, one God, one mind, one nirvana, one nibbana, one whatever religion or belief or faith you are. So my life, I feel that actually all human, we are very lucky. We are being supported by the high energy, and all of us can be sure that we'll be safe. Safe here in this life and in the next life. All we need to do is just checking, do we have pure intention towards other? Do we have a high frequency? Do we have positive vibe? And if we don't have those three things, then we can start to be worried because it will come back to us immediately. That's how I feel. What do you think?
Well, I believe that what you're saying is such a great essence of truth regarding flow. I believe that things are, when we find ease, because dis-ease is what causes so many of our physical problems, dis-ease, when we're just not in ease, right? And flow is such a important thing, and letting go. And so some of the things that you talked about, like the threats that you received and the challenges, and things didn't get easier as you became wealthier. More issues popped up, and you chose to let them go. And you chose to let those things play out how they were going to play out. You were not going to fight them. You decided to choose ease and to choose flow, which just made your life easier, made abundance come easier. And I think in our Western society, that's one of our biggest challenges. We're constantly think we have to fight things. We have to fight for success and fight for this and fight for that. When the truth is, we need to stop fighting and let things happen. Let the ease come. And I just love your approach. I love what you just said about that.
Actually, because before that moment, few years back, I had no idea about that. I was raised in the Western world, so I was in the rat race, you could say that. So, however, the moment that I went into meditation, they make me do the walking meditation, and I saw that the moment my mind disappear one thought, and the next thought will appear again. And that moment, I see that, oh my God, all the pain that we are having, the deceit, dis-ease, is that we are actually picking our thought as a knife and stabbing ourselves with our thought. Because that moment I felt that, oh, somebody who cheated us already said that word long time ago, but it's us, we, who actually pick up those parts in order to hurt ourselves. So that from that moment onward, I learned to put the knife down. So every time I pick up the knife, I just put it down. That's why I said, enjoy Zoul. Yeah, I'm giving so many things free, and now my team said they're not getting their salary because I'm giving everything free and nobody needs to pay for it. And I said, well, I'm paying you the salary, no problem. But anyway, that's the thing. Apart from that, I also I also saw that apart from we stabbing ourselves, I saw that um, when I was thinking that I want I want things to be the way I want it to be, I saw that we are actually like holding on a thorn, and it hurts us so much with our thoughts, our desire, and we never let go of it. Holding on a thorn or a symbol rock that is hurting our hand so much, and we just let go of those thorn rock. And in Asia, when a monkey comes to steal fruits and thing in our house, they will put a shrimp paste, like a smelly cheese. But for Asian one, they do it, made it from prawns and shrimps, and it's really smelly. They will put those paste on the monkey hand. The monkey hate it so much, it will keep sniffing to those smelly cheese and then rub until the hands bleed. So the thing that hurts a monkey is not the cheese, but it's the hatred in the mind of the monkey. Also, sometimes we put a peanut in coconut and put a hole. The monkey will come in, pick up the peanut in the coconut and can't take the hands out of the coconut until the farmer come and takes it away. And we that moment when I was keep on holding on to my thoughts, I saw that, oh my God, we are as stupid as the monkey. That this thing, you know what? It's true. Because when people ask me that, Didi, honestly, it was during the financial crisis in Asia. That's okay, I can tell you. It's my son is now 29. And at that time, I they asked me that, Didi, how did you pay off everything, all your debt within 7 months? I said, very easy. Um, Whatever the seller want to buy, I sell my asset at that point. Whatever people want to buy, I sell it at that point. I let go of um, the fist that hold on to the peanut. So you know what? For example, suppose there's a woman and her husband cheated her. And if she wants to be happy, she can let go of her thoughts that, oh, I came first, so I own him. Maybe they own each other from the past life. So who come first? You never know, right? So the only thing that keep you where people are that they don't like is only their thoughts and their attachment to their own belief. So I feel that the moment we are aware in our life, I think the most important thing is just to be aware of what am I holding on to? Am I stabbing myself, or am I doing something that hurt myself or hurt other people? Is there other better way? And in Muslim, um, my Middle East friend told me that in their religion said that God is next to them as the vein that runs to their heart. So God hears everything that they think. I think it's the same for everybody. If we feel that and if we know that it's true, somebody's hearing your thoughts, then you just have to mind your own thoughts. Like when in the UK, it always be the sound that when you go on a tube, a subway, it say mind the gap, mind the gap. I said, I always feel that mind the thought, mind the thought.
I have that. I have that T-shirt
Yeah,
and I
very
have that coffee cup because I've been blessed to have been to London a number of times, and I can hear. I don't know if it's still a woman, but it used to be a woman's voice. Mind the gap, please. Mind the gap. Mind the gap, please. And I hear it over and over, and I've used that analogy so many times where I tell people, there's a gap between what you want and how you get there, and you're making it so difficult on yourself that you just need to mind that gap between what you want and how you get there. Tony Robbins told a story many years ago. He holds these retreats. I think it's Fiji or Tahiti, one of those islands. He holds an island. I think it's Fiji. And he'd hold these retreats, right? And these wealthy people would come, pay these outrageous amounts of money. They would go, oh my God, I love it here so much. I'm going to go home. I'm going to work my ass off for 20 years, make all this money, and then come back and retire in Fiji. And the Fijian people would just go, why? You're already
yeah,
here. Why
yes,
why don't you just stay? Why are you going to waste 20 years fighting just to come back here when you're already here, right? So, like you say, that gap. Why
yes.
are we always fighting to get something on the other side of that gap when sometimes you just need to let it go to get it, right?
And you are so right. Like for example, all my friends said, yeah, then they said they wish they paid off all their debt, then they'll be happy. I said, no, my secret was that I was happy then. You need to be happy now.
Yeah.
You need to be happy now without, and then you'll be happy even more with more. So when I think in that 1 second of the well first 10 minutes of the meditation, then I learned all the master thing, and I was made a meditation teacher since that 28 years ago. That you just be happy now, and it's your nature, and you can actually accumulate those thoughts. And I used to do the training like you said, all the seminar, and I observe people, they tend to be more depressed 3 days after they come back from the training, because you keep the peak state so high that without that thing to rouse you up so high, when you come home you go down again, so you can't remain at the good happiness level. So how I see it, that's why I have created something that I wanted, because I need to hear the positivity thing, positive words all day and night, and I want to leave it at night. So I record everything that I say or I want to hear, and I use it with myself, because I don't trust YouTube or even all the, well, for example, if you go to podcasts, would you trust that other podcasts, will they have only positive things that you want to put it in your subconscious mind while you're asleep, right? So that's why I created something that have all the positive things that I can listen to, and now I have the opportunity to share it with other people. And I would encourage you to do it as you brush your teeth. You have to clean your body, your hair, and your teeth every day. So why don't you clean your mind every day as well? I give so all the things for free in Zoul Mental Health. So it's ZOUL. So if you leave it on, you will hear things like life is perfect. All the great things are coming your way. You are a game changer. You're doing so many things for so many people. People value whatever you do, and they will come thank you for doing that. And your work is not a work, it's a calling. All these things we need to hear. And before 5 minutes ago that I was late because I was helping one lady. I saw her. I was walking back to talk to you, and she was crying. So I walked up to her in the street and said, "What's wrong with her?" And she said, she wake up every night because she has the PTS, post trauma syndrome, because her parents had a lot of trauma. And I was helping her that from now on, listen to all the good things. I I just gave it to her. And I feel that actually everybody in the whole world needs to know that you are loved and you are enough. You're good enough. You're beautiful enough. You deserve all the good things. And whatever your parents said to you when you were young, it's not true. It's about them. It's not about you. And actually, money grow on tree. Money actually flow like the wind. Money actually comes like the rain. Money actually comes to you like the flow of the river. And love as well. Love, money, wealth, happiness, and everything actually grow on tree, comes in the rain, feel in the air, because God is generous. The universe is generous. And can you believe it? And 10 minutes ago, I took my time like brushing my teeth before I come to talk to you. And I felt, my God, I feel so blessed. Not not just because my life is so blessed. I live a very good life, but more than that, I think everybody deserves to feel blessed, because look at, we don't need to grow our rice. We don't need to make our own wheat to make the bread. We didn't even need to make our own mirror or build our house. And there are millions of people doing so many things for us. So I want all of you, one key takeaway is that every morning or every minute of your life, find something to feel grateful for. And I know that you will always fall back to your happiness level, your habits. So why don't you raise your happiness bar or your habits bar? Like I have the habit to think good thoughts and think happy thoughts, so I'm happy. And if you know that happiness only yield you to be like I'm 50 something and I haven't done any plastic surgery, so you can check, right? And I haven't had any plastic surgery, which you can if you like, but I just want to see how it would be so that I can boast around that I haven't used the plastic surgery yet. Yet I might do it one day. But then again, be thankful so that all the good things will come your way, and then find something to feel good about every minute, even the challenge. Sometimes when I have such a big challenge and all the people around me started to cry and I have to comfort them instead of them comforting me, then I would say, what am I learning from this? I know that some good things really coming my way. If this challenge is going to be so big, that means the great things are going to be so great. I would tell you that with all the things that you heard about what I've been through, the reward is much bigger. Like I can't name enough and I can't be thankful enough all the good things. So now, can you imagine your audience from now on? Today, they will open their radar that, okay, now good things are coming your way. So let's have the game that you are spotting the good things in your life. Then you will see all the great things coming your way, including listening to Gary's podcast.
Well, I love that your outlook, and the universe is full of abundance, and the universe will pour abundance upon you if you allow it. And I'm not a very good sleeper. So many years ago, I bought a subliminal ocean tape where you heard the ocean playing because I love the ocean and the sound of the ocean. And then inside of that were messages, subliminal messages, right? Well, it turned out to be a disaster because whatever messages they were giving me wasn't good. But when I signed up for Zool, what I love about the Zool is it's not a subliminal thing, it's not a woo-woo thing. It is a very loving thing. You're surrounded by love, whether it's, I don't know if it's your voice, but whether it's a female voice, whether it's the male voice. I love the sleep one. I do the sleep one where he walks through all the abundance and just it's such a comforting thing because we all know, we have 70, 80,000 negative thoughts a day in our mind, right? We just love to beat ourselves up and let the world beat ourselves up. So having a tool like the Zool app to help us, right, as a tool to help us as a gift to get through that. I mean, to get us through, to mind the gap, right? And to get on the other side from this crazy world that we live in to this world of abundance and love and giving and sharing. And I love what you said because I tell my boys that all the time about when you're feeling really bad, go help someone. Because when you help someone, your challenges will not feel as bad as the people that you're helping sometimes, right? So I love that you touched on that. So I want to finish up before I let you go. I know you're it's late over there. Walk us through Zool. I don't need to hold the background unless you want to share how you came up with it. But if you don't want to, if you don't have time for that, but walk us through Zool, what it's about, where can people find it? Because I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Tell us about Zool.
Uh, you just go into the App Store. In Apple, it's in Apple Store, Apple App Store, and you type Zoul Mental Health, Soul Mental Health. It's soul, like your soul of Zen, the Zen of soul, the soul of Zen, and also in Google Play. And yes, and when you get there, because I feel that emotional freedom must come with financial freedom. And as I'm a finance girl, actually, although I've been teaching, I'm giving free meditation for 500 people 5 times a year. 500 people, free accommodation, free meal, free holiday to Thailand. But you just have to get yourself there 5 times a year. But now I have a friends who say, Didi, come and do it in LA or in Miami. I think I will do that. I will find a hotel, rent a three for 3 nights if you have time for 3 nights or even over the weekend. And it's a free retreat for everyone. I pay for the hotel and the meals for you. And then everyone can come and learn the technique to be happy. I really want to do that. And now, shall we do it? I'm willing to pay for everything, and it's the way that we have been doing it for the past 29 years, and that's how I believe that how we become very lucky in our investment because we are paying it forward. All the money, all the resources that we have now to do the free meditation for the past 28, 29 years comes from the meditation that I got it free, so I want to give it to everyone for free. Actually, we have our meditation center as well. Oh, I have to walk you through Soul before you end it.
Yes,
Soul has
please.
the business skill. Apart from first thing, it has all the positive words that your soul needs to hear. That why you're good, and also the wealth and abundance, the investment, attract the investment, welcome investment. And also what I like is the sum up of the MBA, the business skill you need to know, like building brand with purpose, how to lead, how to scale your company, how to get rid of negativity in the workplace, as well as put you to sleep, as well as the things for women, like how to pass your how to get over the things that you don't like at work, and also for women that whatever they have. Uh, where are you now?
I'm right here. I'm still hanging out. I'm listening.
Okay.
You're on a roll. I didn't want to stop you. You were on
No,
a
no, I'm
roll.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good actually. So with Soul, it will put you to deep sleep. But apart from just deep sleep, it also gives you a blessing. Like if you need a sleep with welcome wealth, welcome abundance, or make your body strong, younger, or wake up beautiful as well, as whatever you need in life. That's how I create it the way I want it to be. Because someday I want to turn pain to power. Sometimes you feel like you're heartbroken and you want to overcome those heartbroken things. And so I put all those turn pain to power. Like when something happened to you, it's a fertilizer for your life. And also when I go to sleep, sometimes
Wait a minute. Wait, Dr. D. Wait a minute. You need to say that one more time. When something bad happens to you, it's actually the fertilizer for your life.
when
That's
something bad,
awesome. In
yes,
other words, when stuff goes to shit, put that shit to good use as fertilizer. Excuse my
it
language, but I just
it
thought that
is.
was awesome.
It is because
I can
actually,
I steal that? Can I steal
yes,
that? Can I
please.
say
Yes,
that?
please.
Okay.
Yes, yes, please. Yes,
That
because
is awesome.
but it's that is the real foundation of my life. Because when some well, when you become multimillionaire after you lost your husband, they only want to feel good with you when you are at the bottom, and when you actually rise up, there will be some people that want to do something, and I call it a fertilizer. That, oh, this time you are threatening me this way because you think I'm small and cannot fight you back. I never fight them back. Then I said, you are the fertilizer. I'm going to use this to rise even higher or purify my mind.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You've been so gracious. You've been so generous with your time. I appreciate it. And I know it's late over there in London, but I lied earlier because I'm a liar. I can't help it. Guys are liars. I said I had one question, but I actually have two questions. So if I may ask my final question, My final question is not really related to anything in particular. It's just if there's something that Dr. D wants to share with us, if there's a thought, a message, a quote, just something that means something in your heart from Dr. D that you'd love to share, what would be that last message to everybody before we go? Um, what's your something that really you'd love to share that means something to you?
Yes. Um, my key sentence is that things happen for you, not to you. I always
Mm.
have this right inside in my heart that things happen for me, not to me. So this thing have a good intention for me. So there is some divine thing that is there. So as long as I have self-awareness, I'm aware of my body, my mind, all these things are happening for me. So I'm going to keep looking for the good thing that they are presented there. And I'm just using the situation as the fertilizer. Or sometimes I would say paying the entrance fee to move up to the higher level of heaven.
Change your entrance fee. And
How
I
about
love
that?
that. I love that so much, because like you said, people think, oh, if I make this much money, or if I have this, or I have the bigger house, or I have the nicer car, everything will be better. Things will be better. And like you stated, it didn't get better. I mean, as you became more wealthy, all this crazy stuff popped up. I mean, I can't imagine the horror of getting those types of threats and things like that. And you looked upon them and said, I'm going to let you do what you feel you need to do. And I'm going to do what I feel I need to do. And if it turns out negatively, I'll make the best of it. But if I have a feeling it's going to go away because I'm going to let it go. And I love that. And I think as we deal with stress every day in our lives, and it's usually stupid stuff, right? It's usually stupid stress that ties us up. We just have to look at that stress as fertilizer and go, you know what? I just got shit on by my boss, and I'm going to take that and use that in a good way. Because like you said, it's not happening at me, it's happening for me. What was that again? It's happening.
Yes. Things happen for you, not to you.
Yes, yes. So it would be nice if we as people, without judgment, could look at things in a way that we're not being attacked, that the universe isn't out to get us, that God, Buddha, Muhammad, whoever it is, isn't out to get you. We're on this little rock, like you said. We have a very limited time here in physical body, and it would be nice if we could maybe adjust our thinking a little bit. And and Zoul, Zoul mental app is going to help us. I love it. I love it. Like I said, I haven't gone deep into it yet because I just used the nighttime one because I love that guy telling me how awesome I am.
I like,
he
that
he's
every
great.
single word, yeah, every single word in Soul are from all my words for the past 29 years.
Wow.
Every single word in there. It's
Is that is
me.
some of the readings your voice or who's
So
who's
if you hear my voice, then it's my voice. But I'm very shy, so I try to ask my team to um, voice over them. But all those teachings, they took it from my recordings that I've been talking to people for the past 30 years.
that's awesome. That's now you know you're giving away your age now.
Yes.
You weren't going to do
Um,
that.
and you, yes. And actually, I think we can be proud of how we age beautifully.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we should. And
Imagine
you,
if
you
you
know
only,
that
yes. Sorry, say it
uh,
again.
we should all be because not everyone gets the gift of age. My wife passed away at 46 years old, and she was beautiful. She would have been the most beautiful 90-year-old woman you would have ever met. She had the most beautiful skin and emerald green eyes. So be proud of your age. Be happy that the universe has allowed you to keep going
Yes.
because not everyone gets the gift of old age. And we
Yes,
don't all get that.
yes,
The other thing, real quick, and then I know I promised I keep saying I'm gonna let you go and then I don't, but um the letter from Fergie on that is just so heartfelt. I know that Fergie, the Duchess of York, I know she's going through she's going through some really tough stuff. And she's been such a probably the only royal that I ever liked besides Princess Di before they took up Princess Di, but she's just seems like she's always been such a good soul. She's been
yes,
consistently a good human. And I love that she's joined you, and I loved her letter on your side and what she's sharing to work with you because she believes in it. She understands mental health crisis, and and what you're doing is taking this globally to help millions of people, hopefully billions of people, with your Zoul app, and because there's so much struggling, there's so much suffering right now, isn't there, Dr. D?
yes. But then
Yeah.
again, I would like to say that actually the universe are giving us the gift, and everything that happens for us, happening around us, is actually the gift from what you say, can call from God or from universe or higher power. And then would you receive a gift from someone you love very much with the attitude that, oh, why are you doing this to me? So you should accept the gift joyfully and said, embrace the gift. And then I know that this is good for me. And the moment, the faster you accept the gift, the better the rewards from the gift comes, and the better you get to know all the hidden rewards behind it. So I think people need to know this secret. And the world, a lot of people say that the world is going down, but I feel that the world is going up because with this situation, people will ask and turn around and say, where is their fire exit? And they will know that to looking inward, you know? Yeah.
The fire exit.
Yeah,
I
the
love
fire
it. I
exit.
love it.
Yeah.
I
And
love
if
it.
you, yeah, just come back to yourself and observe your body and your mind. That's the easiest thing. And you can meditate with me and think as much as you like. And then you become enlightened. How about that? You don't even have to
I
clear your mind.
I think that's a great plan, and I think we should all do it. And
Yes.
we're gonna get 7 billion people to sign up for Zool, and we're all gonna meditate together, and we're all gonna have a community where we can all help heal each other and give to each other and love each other and share your wisdom. And imagine 7 billion people meditating all at the same time. It's going to take a big auditorium. I don't know if you're going to be able to hold that big of an auditorium, but imagine, I mean, you're in London and I'm in California and we're doing this here. So yes, the world can get better if we just follow Dr. D.
And you know what? Well, yes, we will do that. We will do that. And actually, I'm a fan of a movie called Elizabeth One, and I always like one scene that the Queen actually went to her teacher and asked her teacher to turn the wind around so that England would won the war with Spain then. And the teacher said, even though you're a queen, you can't ask the wind to blow the other way. And the queen said, but you can. And the teacher made the wind blow the other way. And that's how Britain won the war. And we watched it again last night. And it turns out that the teacher is called Dr. D. How about that?
Right? It was
So
just meant to be.
yes, so I might be your needed magician, my queen and my king, or your audience now. You're your king and queen, and I'm just your humble magician to turn the wind the way you like it to be, and you will win in this life and the next life. How about that? And we
I
celebrate
love
together.
that. I love it. I love every bit of it. I love every bit of it. Well, Dr. D, guys, listen, you were just blessed with a little bit of Dr. D. And if you want to get more of Dr. D, please go to Zoul Mental Health App. It's easy to find. it was free because I've been too cheap to pay, but I will because I want to go deeper into it. You can go as deep as you want with it, but you can also get so many gifts on there, and you'll love how you feel listening to this. And as you explore more, like you said, Dr. D, there's so much more to it. Um, but you've just been amazing. You've been everything I hoped you were going to be when we scheduled this.
One thing, Gary, please listen
Yes,
to the
please. Yeah.
soul song tonight. After we end this, please listen to all the soul song. I actually wrote those songs
I will. I will.
for
I promise.
you.
I promise. I promise. So
Uh,
everybody, so what do they need to go to the Zoul Mental Health app. They need to download it and they need to listen to your songs.
yes, it's the
I
song from
love
my
it.
heart because
I
it's
love it.
you are God's favorite child. You are the universe's favorite child, and all the good
Ah,
things are coming your way. And you will be so happy with everything that has been in your past, that things actually sent you to the best position in life, and you could never imagine how good life can be. In maybe 1 or 2 years in the future, we will be sitting like this, face to face, maybe. And then you say, oh, you could never imagine your life is so great. You could never imagine that. And you become like the first one in your village, in your town, to experience such a wonderful purpose in life and all the great things that life can bring. Congratulations, Gary. And
thank you, Dr.
send
D.
my kiss to your boss.
Thank you, Dr. D, for that gift. And I feel it all the way from jolly good London. I feel your gift. I feel that you have given that to me. And I get it every day. All I have to do is turn on my phone and go to your app, and I get a little bit of Dr. D into my soul, into my DNA, into my veins and my blood. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful gift. You've given us a beautiful gift, my friend. I'm very grateful for that. Very grateful to you. So thank you so much. I'm so grateful for your time. Everybody, again, please go on to find the Zoul Mental Health app, get more of Dr. Ddnard, listen to the stories, look at her background, see some of the things that she's done. She's got a YouTube also, and there's some wonderful things on there, and you'll get on the Dr. D train.
Yes, and
We're riding the
please,
Dr. D train.
yes, Gary's audience, you know what? Once you listen to it, in the very near future, your life will skyrocketing, and then you can look back to your enemy or people who have hurt you, and you can say, "Thank you for sacrificing themselves to hurt you, so that you will rise so high." And they actually sacrificed their life to be the tool of the universe to give you the warning that maybe you overstay in the wrong crowd, maybe you were in the wrong place, and the universe just want to send you to a proper place that you deserve better. So those people, you should be thankful to them now that they are sacrificing themselves to do bad things in order for you to get good things. How about that?
Those guys were just fertilizer. And I don't mean that in a negative, bad. Hi, Poopy. Who's Poochie? Look at Poochie. Hi, Poochie. Oh my God. Her hair is fabulous. It's feathered and fabulous. I bet she pays more for a salon visit than I do. Oh my gosh. Well, you have been an absolute blessing. You're such a joy. I had such a wonderful time. I love your message, and I just feel better. And I know the more people that can get exposed to Dr. Ddnard will feel better. And isn't that the most amazing gift you could get? Honestly, right? So thank you, my friend. All right, everybody. You just heard another episode of the What Is Your Good podcast with Dr. Ddnard of Zoul Mental Health App. And I can't be more grateful. Thank you, my friend.
Thank
Take care,
you. Bye
everybody. Talk to you
bye.
soon.
Bye bye. Love
Bye.
you. Send all my
Love you
love and
more.
energy, positive energy your way.
Yay.
Yeah.
Thanks again for joining us on another episode of What If You Could podcast. Please subscribe, like, share, and give us any feedback. We'd love to hear it. And remember, if you can dream it, you can do it. See you next time.